Welcome to Global Gang Podcast, episode 38. I am your host, Alec Hunter, joined today by AnthonyJMo.
Yo, yo, yo.
TystraDaisetsu.
What is up, my dudes?
And our guest this week is WoundedOx.
Hey guys, how's it going?
So if you guys don't know WoundedOx, we're just going to go ahead and start off by giving him a shout out here on Twitch. Alright. My typing is so great.
Yay!
Alright. Also, want to make sure my chat box is all messed up, so we're going to have chat be off for a minute while I fix that.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. So jumping into this, so Ox, whenever we have a guest on for the first time, we always ask them 4 questions, so we're going to jump right in here. First one is, how and when did you get into Dokkan Battle?
I got into Dokkan the first week it came out, actually. For Global, that is.
Super early adopter.
Yep.
Ooh, just like me, dude. Let's go.
Yeah, so my friend and I used to play just a match 3 anime collector game, and then he's like, hey, you heard about this game that came out, Dokkan Battle Dragon Ball Z? I was like, oh, I'm in. And ever since that, never looked back. Logged in almost every single day. I maybe took a month hiatus off of it because I got shafted and I was a little mad, but yeah, ever since then I've been back on.
Right on.
This sounds like my life story if I was a guest. Because I literally fell in the same boat. I'm not even kidding. So for me it was a little different. I started playing Dokkan a week after its initial release. My brother had told me about it. And I was like, dude, I probably am not going to enjoy it. Because I was heavy into playing Tenkaichi G3 and just games for PlayStation 2 then. So then I pick up Dokkan a week after it's done. And I took a month off as well from the game, which is kind of ironic. Not because of Shaft. Well, it was partially because of Shaft and also because my internet got shut down for a month. So I was still able to play Dokkan every now and again. And I just refused to log on consecutively. But I would log in every other day with using my phone or whatever. And I was just like, nah, dude, I don't know if I really want to keep playing. So it was an interesting thing for a while there, because I only really ever play Dokkan when I have actual internet access. I didn't like using my data for Verizon and shit to do that. Or at least at the time, because they were overcharging me as fuck. They're like, dude, you know your data cap is going over. What the fuck are you guys doing? And I'm like, Dokkan.
It's just funny how far technology's come, right? Because you have now it's all pretty much unlimited data plans, but at that time, I was at the same boat.
Right on. So keep in mind that, we're aware that this does change depending on, when you're asked. But currently, what is your favorite unit in the game?
Ooh. What is my favorite unit in the game? Probably Future Saga Technique Trunks. That man has gotten me through so much content in the game. From Super Battle Road to he fits on a lot of legendary Goku event teams. So probably that, and its flexibility just for being either Future Saga or just in general a 120 Super Lead.
Yep.
Probably has to be my favorite unit.
Fantastic unit. Good choice. All right. So we all have our wish list. So what new features or units would you like to see added to the game?
So a couple features that I really would like to see is something like maybe a type of raid battle. So we had, that Perfect Cell kind of raid battle, or the Omega Shenron one way back in the day. But I would like to see something where maybe with your friends list that you are taking down you're taking down a raid boss, and your team, it is very difficult. So your team cannot completely beat it, and you have to rely on your friends kind of to chunk away at its health too. I don't know. I think something like that would be kind of a neat feature, just to interact with your friends list a little bit more.
Especially if they could do it set it up in real time and make it almost like a turn-based combat system where I would go, and then the boss would go, and then you would go,
right,
and then somebody else on the team would go.
Yeah, so what I'm kind of referencing towards that is, I don't know if I used to play a lot of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and they had a raid system exactly like you were describing. That was one of my favorite things. I love raid battles and MMOs, anything like that, so I think something like that would be awesome.
That would be pretty cool. I'd play that.
Oh yeah.
let's be real. Unless it's PvP, I'd play anything in Dokkan.
Yeah. I don't know how PvP would really work.
I firmly believe PvP would kill this game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%.
That raid thing sounds like a very complex, like, chain battle, except where we can actually interact. So that sounds kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Because chain battle just seems boring, just going for damage output.
Oh, we'll get to that. All right, so final question. Do you have any upcoming projects or videos that you'd like to promote?
I appreciate that, but actually, no. Right now, I'm kind of taking a little bit of a hiatus from from streaming and whatnot. I'm just kind of hanging out. I'm working on stuff for grad school right now, and with work, I really just don't have the time to do any of that kind of stuff right now.
So, burning question then: is your Twitch channel lying when it says you're streaming on Thursday?
Yeah, it's lying. I need to upload that.
All right.
You are a liar.
I know.
So, guys, make sure that you follow WoundedOx on Twitter and Twitch. Let's see here. On Twitch, he is WoundedOx, and on Twitter, he is OxWounded.
Yeah.
So
that's funny. I made the WoundedOx account, right? And then I realized I linked it up to like the wrong email and stuff, and I tried to delete it and remake it, and then it wouldn't let me have the handle even though I deleted it. So I was like, gosh, dang it. But yeah, I would appreciate any follows on Twitter as well as just Instagram. That's really where I post things to nowadays. So.
And you're WoundedOx on Instagram as well?
Joe_WoundedOx, yeah.
Joe_WoundedOx. All right, guys, we're going to have links in the description if you're watching on YouTube. That will be below. But let's get into this week's news.
What is up, my dudes? If you like this clip, be sure to check out the full episode down below in the description. Also in the description below, you can find all of our panelists on Twitch, YouTube, and various social media. Be sure to like and subscribe and ring that bell so that you know when the GGP puts up some freshly squeezed content.